The Triple M Grill Team.
Turn Gus, MG and Matty on 6 till 9 weekdays.
Yeah, of course, the Big Bash has been a massive success for Cricket Australia, I've got to tell you, over the November, December, January, over the last couple of years. And the Sydney Thunder have been a little bit underwhelming on the field, but I've got to tell you, they have just made one of the best selections for their squad. Jax Callis, who has just retired from South Africa, is going to be with Mike Hussey at the Thunder. And we've got the governor, the main man of the Thunder, Mark Waugh, in the house with us. G'day, Mark. How are you,
boys?
Mate?
Yeah, got another Guernsey as governor after last season. I thought they might have got rid of me, but I'm back. So hopefully this year the Thunder will win a few more games. I'm sure they will, actually.
I tell you what, they were close a few times last year. There's no doubt about it. And the other thing I love about this coming season is the Showground is going to be where you're going to play a couple of the games, not just out at ANZ Stadium.
Yeah, exactly. 2 games at the Sydney Showground this season. It's a great venue for all sports, I think, the Showground. GWS play there this year and in the AFL, but we'll be there twice, I think, in the coming season.
That's
25,000 capacity. It's a nice little tight ground, so it should be good.
Junior, it gets bigger every single year, and last year you guys went to Channel 10 on free-to-air TV, and a lot of people thought, how's it going to go? It was huge.
It was, yeah. I think the ratings, the highest rating show on Channel 10 by length of the straight, wasn't it?
Millions every match.
You just beat Bold and the Beautiful.
But but no, it was good. I mean, we had a good crew of commentators. The crowds, I think, were probably up on the season before. I thought the standard of play was pretty good, and I think everyone's sort of getting to know their sides, and they're starting to follow teams, which is great.
And Junior, who's coming back as commentators? Is Saviv coming back?
Mate, all I care about is I'm getting another Guernsey.
You're right.
But, no, there's myself, obviously Punter, Gilly, Flemmo, and not sure about Viv, yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought Viv was really, really good. I mean, Viv's one of those blokes, it doesn't matter what he says, it's just the way he says it.
Even if it doesn't mean anything, it still sounds good.
Even those awful ads with Katut, I mean, you're willing to watch even those.
Yeah, no, it was a pleasure to sit next to him, actually, in the commentary box. I used to be sort of scared of him when you played against him because he had that aura, but, he's a great guy. He's pretty casual, and yeah, he's good fun.
You always keep yourself in good nick, and you're always thereabouts around the cricket nets when you see.
I thought you were going to say I'm always thereabouts 95 kgs or something.
Do you ever contemplate at all? Does it ever enter your mind to have a hit?
Mate, no, not at all, actually. If I could bowl off spin and bat about number 9 and not bat, a bit like Warney, actually, bat down at number 9 or 10, I would think about it. But no, these guys, they're too quick,
Yeah.
I'd hate to face Sean Tate or Brett Lee. Jeez, I mean,
no way.
once you stop playing, I think if you're a bowler, you can get away with it, or a spin bowler. But if you're a batsman, you just lose that little edge.
Sean Tate would be terrifying because, I mean, even he hasn't got a clue where the ball's going to go.
Exactly, and Nanas obviously playing for the Thunder. Is he coming back again?
Yeah, Dirk Nanas is going around again. I think he's
sharp.
Yeah, he's quick for an old guy. I think he's about 30.
I saw him the other day. I saw him the other day at like 3 o'clock in the morning playing in some Bangladesh sort of 2020 or West India. He plays. He's actually a gun for hire now, isn't he?
Well, there's 1,000 T20 tournaments worldwide. So these guys who are later in their careers, they can make a quid by just bowling 4 overs.
Yeah,
and that's
every month. And
I know he puts in.
Fit.
When we were doing the show last year, he was getting those young bowlers together and firing them up and talking to them. You need the old bull.
Well, I think it doesn't matter what sport it is, whether it's if we saw the soccer in the World Cup, you need experience, don't you? You need a mixture. So I think too often we get rid of the older guys because of an age. But if you're good enough, you're old enough, aren't you?
Can we talk about you being a selector now for the Australian cricket team? Are you a selector for Tests, One Dayers, 2020, all 3 formats?
Yeah, all 3 formats. That's it.
Are you excited about that?
I am. Yeah, I start in July actually. So a couple of weeks I start full time.
What does that mean? Watching all the Shield matches, going overseas as well, and.
There's a commitment overseas, 3 weeks overseas I've committed to, and obviously the domestic cricket you've got to be. There's 4 selectors, so you spread it around the workload, but you've basically got to be at every cricket game if you want to see players. So that starts July. I go to Darwin middle of July. That's my first assignment. Australia are playing a one-day tournament up there against South Africa and India, I think it is. So, and the World Cup see next February. So it's a pretty important time for.
Do you think we're pretty settled now in the Test team? Do you think we've sort of now gone through that?
And I'm just going to come in and wipe them all out.
Nice, put a broom through the joint.
Get rid of Clark.
Clark needs runs, doesn't he?
Oh, get rid of all of them. No, we're going well. I mean, we were very good last year. We beat England. We went to South Africa, played well. We've got 2 tests coming up in Dubai. Or Abu Dhabi against Pakistan. They'll be tough tests. And then we've got India for 4 tests in Australia. So a good little period coming up. And then the Ashes next year as well.
I've got an idea for you. Maybe you can pass it on to Cricket Australia. Why don't you put some of the wags under contract? Because, I mean, it seems like when the players are settled, that, you know, they start to get runs. Maybe put Candice Falzon under contract and Kylie Clark. Yeah, just in case they hit rough times.
That's
Say,
great,
girls,
mate.
just hang in there for a couple of years.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
great, mates.
Happy
those
men
two.
off the field normally play well on the field, don't they, boys?
Yes,
Look,
they certainly do.
We're all about the thunder here at Triple M, mate.
Mate, there's
so,
plenty of thunder in here.
the media
Oh, the
release
doggies
will
too,
be coming out in the next couple of hours. We've got the exclusive here that the governor will be Mark Waugh again for the Sydney Thunder, and of course those games being played at Sydney Showground Stadium next season. Couple of games that are there, and the others at ANZ.
Jack's Callis, that's massive.
Anyway,
welcome,
thanks for
Jack.
coming in, Junior.
Okay,
all the
worries.
best,
Good to
mate.
see you, boys.
See you, buddy.
The Grill Team. Gus, MG, and Matty Johns. Triple M Breakfast.